Okay, welcome back to Skyrim, and here we are with our level 1 Breton Conjurer Je. And Je has got the vampire disease but has not yet turned to a vampire, which is all part of our build. And we're here adventuring as always at legendary difficulty. We're doing a playthrough to build a super powerful conjurer at the very lowest level possible, level 1 maybe. So we're going to do only tasks which build up our conjuration, our ability as a powerful conjurer. So the task in the last episode, in the last clip, we got a horse, an absolute essential for every playthrough, especially if you're playing legendary. The horse makes you really survivable. And now we're going to obtain here, right here in Whiterun Hold, we're going to obtain a very powerful conjuration spell. And what's wonderful about it is that as well as being powerful, it can be cast at level 1. Even with novice conjuration skills, we can cast it. So let's go acquire that. And that conjuration spell is available thanks to the anniversary edition up here beside the ritual stone, just around there. We're going to go get that. And the horse is very useful for this task because that conjuration spell book is guarded. So we're going to do a smash and grab. Can't resist getting some wheat. Very useful. We'll need that for health potions later on. And just a little bit, maybe the egg. Chicken's egg, always good for magic resist. And you can see in front of us the river. And right at the top of that little cliff, there's a rocky outpoint. And on our navigation bar, you can see a standing stone. And that standing stone is actually the stone that allows you to summon undead, the ritual stone. And beside that stone is our objective, what we want to get. Just check that we're geared up. We've got our conjure familiar, so we're ready to go do battle. And our horse is going to tank for us, which is one of the reasons we love Skyrim horses. Here we go. And pesky. Sorry lads, you're not tough enough to bother me. We're just gonna ride around here. Here we go, up to the top.
Never should have come there.
Oh. What happened? Thought that was never gonna appear. Okay, we're in trouble now. So, potion of healing. Now we bail out. You didn't fire fast enough, guys. You're too slow. Oh, is that a wolf after us again? Even the wolves are chasing me. You can't catch me. No. Okay, I can't get away because the enemies are too near. And yes, we have heartlessly abandoned our horse because our horse will survive. We're confident of that. Oh, now we're free to move. So let's go back to Pelagia Farm. It's to safety. There we go. Our horse didn't travel with us. So let's see if the horse is waiting for us at the stables. Yeah, there he is. See? The horse has fast traveled with us, so good, good old. So that's how we do a smash and grab and scare them. No need for fighting and killing everything in sight. Just speed. Let's see what we've acquired. It's very important. So there we are. 5 minutes to acquire a very important artifact. We've got the Spelled Home Cat Conjure Undying Ghost. Now the beauty of this is very beautiful in a couple of ways. First of all, there's no magicka cost to this, so you can cast it straight away. It doesn't have a minimum, which may be higher than your magicka for which is common for high powered spells. But this one just assumes all. This one just takes all of your magicka. So my magicka right now is 150 because it's boosted. So the boosting that I get from my hood, and I've got 2 magicka boosts. What are they from? My hood and my backpack, and that goes into the power of the summons. So the summons, when I summon the Undying Ghost, his attributes are equal to twice the amount of magicka consumed, which is 300. So the maximum he can be is 600, but I can get him up to 300 already. So that means he's got 300. He will, if I cast him now, he'll have 300 magicka and he'll have 300 hit points and 300 stamina. Now that's really high. So for instance, it's 3 times as much as my hit points. So he's really powerful. But what I can do is I can use potions and I can use food to increase my magicka. I can fortify my magicka before I cast it, and that means I can get him up to 600. So I can already, once I've got the right consumables, I can conjure the maximum strength Undying Ghost right now at level 1, and he's a real powerful tank. At 600, at maximum strength, he's got 600 hit points, 600 stamina, and he has something like 90 something % one-handed ability. So he's a real monster. He'll easily take on giant, you know. He'll take on really tough creatures at maximum strength. So let's just consume that spell tome. And there you see, because we're a conjurer, that's our powerful conjuration. And the lovely thing about him is I can use Fortify Magicka potions to make me a super strong and conjure Undying Ghost, or even if I've got low magicka, I can still cast a really weak Undying Ghost. I can cast him as a weak deflector, like my familiar, or I can cast him as a super strong tank. I've got loads of choices. Whatever magicka I have will go into him. So it's really powerful spell. So the trick is that, so let's cast him now just to see what he's like. We'll just show you what he looks like. So save now. I'm assuming we're not in combat, so this isn't going to count as a conjuration increase. This won't increase my experience. So we'll cast him now. This is him with my 150 hit points, 150 magicka. There he is. So let's take a look at his stats. See? Oh, it's 330. That's not bad, considering it should be 300. And let's try a stun, but 330 is something else at this level. Yeah, 330. And let's see his one-handed. $62. That's some combat skill, you know. 62 is like a real monster. Don't think he has any perks. Yeah, see. So he's already like a really tough warrior, really tough. 60 combat skills and 330 strength, and that's with no bonuses. Okay. So if we take that comparison with my wolf, let's cast the wolf. My basic familiar. Oh, I don't have enough magic for him even. See? course, you can only have one conjuration live. This baby only has he has no block skill. Yeah, but he has what's his stamina? So he's 200. What's his health? See that? So my wolf, who has been fighting okay for me for a while, has 32 strength. My new summons has 10 times the hit points. The only thing is now, when you cast the when I cast the Undying Ghost, it uses all of my stamina and magicka. So that's why the particular stone that I got, see this, the lady stone, recover. Oh, it doesn't make recover magicka fast. It doesn't help my magic recovery. Oh yeah, look at my novice robes. My novice robes help me regenerate magicka 50% faster. So that they really work well with the Undying Ghost because everything zips up past. But what I also need to do as well, another thing I need to start getting is I need folk potions of minor magicka. See these here? I need them a lot. So I need to have a lot of reserves of magicka so I can immediately get back up to full strength, cast another Undying Ghost. So let's go. We've got the ghost spell. So now I'm going to get the ingredients. I'm going to get make the potion of Fortify Magicka, and I'm going to make the food of Fortify Magicka. So the food of Fortify Magicka requires Elsevier Fondue. That's the Elsevier Fondue gives me a Fortify Magicka. So let's see. For Elsevier Fondue, we need a rare ingredient.
The roads of Skyrim lead. Take a look.
And the rare ingredient we need is moon sugar, which only the Khajiit sell. So there we go. It's 150. So I need a lot of money for that. Okay. So I need a load of money. I need to start making some money. And then the Fortify.
Lead you to warm sands.
And then the other spell that we need, the other potion we need to make is the Fortify Magicka potion. And for that I need my salmon roe. Now this is the salmon roe I got in the first episode from Riverwood Falls. Let's go make some alchemy. Let's go make that potion. It's going to make my spell really powerful. Now to do that, we have to go into Whiterun, and Whiterun is not yet on our travel list. And I am not going to go through the main gate because that requires a speech check. I'm going to go another sneaky ways in. Let's find a guard to help us sneak into the citadel. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So take off my magic so I can punch him. Remember, there's no bugs in Skyrim, only features.
They say hell. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? You're going to rot in the
Take me to
dragon's
jail. Teleport me into the middle of the citadel for free. There we are, in jail. Free gold from the bandit. You can take my scruffy clothes. My goodness, J girl, you're pretty buff. You really have been working out in the gym, haven't you? Time to sleep there before I get too excited. Okay. Now, going to jail is one of the things I do in a lot of my builds because what it does is it clears your skills. So if you're building up these useless, well, what I call useless non-combat skills, you can wipe them out and keep your level low. But that's not the game here. What we're doing is we got into the city for free. Now I need to do a few. I need to make some money and get some alchemy going. So in order to do that, let's progress the main quest. We're just going to do the minimum here before the storm. Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun and progress the main quest. So in our build here, the main quest is just a tool.
What's the meaning of this interruption? As House Carl, might you know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Who's this
Yes.
then?
Balgraf and I share a battle bond. We met as
Erleth,
youths
I'm not
and
interested in
forged
talking
our
to you.
You were
friendships in
at
the
Helgen.
fires of war.
By
got
Ismir,
my
Irileth
eyes
was
on
right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The
That
Jarl of
dragon is
Falkreath
lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters
Slaughters
my
my
people.
people.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, now we want to talk to Farengar the wizard because he will give us a quest which will direct us to an alchemist.
You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
Come to Dragon's Reach.
I think I found someone who
Yes,
can help
I
you
could
with
use
your
someone to fetch
dragon
something for me.
project.
Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay, where am I going
Straight
and
to
what
the
am I
point,
fetching?
No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
This is the other quest I want him to send me on.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Oh, he's so patronizing. Now,
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you.
he keeps nagging me about Bleak Falls Barrow, but what we want to do is we want to buy some stuff off him. Shh, be quiet for a minute.
Appreciate this.
So we want to buy some spells off him. Definitely we want to buy Fury. And I probably want to buy Conjure Flame Atronach. Because my Undying Ghost is like a big massive tank, but Conjure Flame Atronach's my go-to regular. It's your go-to summons for a conjure. But we need money for that. 300 for that. And another, so we need a couple of hundred, we need 500 gold just to get those two spells. So we better get our skates on.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof.
Father says I'm
No.
too young to train with the sword.
Now we've got those two quests, Bleak Falls Barrow, which is the main quest, and Arcadia, which is the current quest we want to finish. But first we'll just pop into the kitchen and get ourselves some very useful food ingredients. Especially the vegetables, because I want to make vegetable soup. Whoop. There's other, there's other herbs there up here, which are useful for, see, Elzir. You can take them all. I'm not going to bother with them, just take one or two. Very useful if you are doing archery. More vegetables here. Yeah. Actually, now there's this. Yeah, see this guy here? The Eider cheese wheel. That's part of the fondue I want. That's a special important food for later. So, what can we make in our cooking spit? Okay. So, Elsevier fondue is the other thing I want to make. You see it? Very important. You see it here. See, it gives you Magicka increase of 100, Fortify Magicka 100 points. And I need some other ingredients for that. What I can make straight away is... Oh, I stopped. What I can make straight away is vegetable soup. 200 crate. And vegetable soup gives you Fortify over time, extra, it restores health and stamina. So obviously for combat builds it's absolutely essential because it allows you to do unlimited power attacks. But even for spellcasters like me, it helps you to sprint, and we will fight occasionally when we get conjured weapons, so it's really, really useful. If we run out of supplies, we've got 4 or 5 there, that's enough, just to get us going. So that's nice. So now we've got on our... Now let's go down to Arcadia and do that delivery quest. We'll get a quest reward and we'll make friends with the alchemist in Whiterun, which was very important.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I'd say.
Oh, the lovely Isolde.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Need supplies.
My favourite girl in Skyrim.
Sleazy little man. He has good stuff. Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian.
Now what time of the day? It's 5 o'clock, so we're good. School shops haven't closed yet.
I need trinkets.
And this is Arcadia, right? Arcadia's Cauldron. And we're going to take some...
If the gods be kind, someone will take mercy on me and spare a few seven.
Thunder Cotton.
If they do, promise you'll actually purchase something for once.
By Eastmere, I will.
Dragon's Tongue. And I'm going to get 2 more... I think I'll... I know there's a few Thunder Cotton down here. And there's more Thunder Cotton at the Temple of Kinnereth. Okay. Let's go visit... We've got the quest set up. We have. Yep, Arcadia. So it should be marked on the door. Yeah, there's the destination. So let's save before we go in.
I love a good sword fight as much as the next man.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. You look rather pale. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other.
Love potion.
Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
So Arcadia has the hots for Farengar. Interesting. So we've got brief invisibility and illusion potions, and they're both going to be useful for because we need to do some sneakiness. We need to do some sneaking later on. So illusion and visibility is very nice. I would like money too, but now she's a friend of ours. So now let's save.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and
Now I'm going to do a quick save because
know if I can be of
we can
service.
take things off her because she's a friend, but we can't take some things, so we have to be careful we don't steal anything. Because then she'll fall out with us, you know. See the now ectoplasm, yeah. I see that void salts. I want that. I need that for a later part of my build, and I'm going to take it now. But I'm going to have to steal it, and I can't steal it from in front of her. So keep saving to make sure you don't, because
my friend?
It's very easy to accidentally steal something, that you take something that's not, and then she gets a huff. You know?
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the
Minor
rattles?
healing's okay.
I've got something for that.
Not okay. Okay.
If there's anything I can help you with,
Death
you have
spell's
but to
okay.
ask.
And oh, now let's ask her about alchemy.
How do you feel? As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blister wort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
He looks a lot more attractive from the side. Anyway, so okay. Wheat and West Blisterwort. Let's see what I've got, you see, because that's why I stopped at the farm. Because I just got some blister work from her. See, I got 3. And I've also got... Oh, they're not in order. I've also got 3 wheat, so I don't have to buy anything.
Back anytime if you need a remedy.
Oh, and we could buy off her.
Pale.
What have you got for
So
sale?
You're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I'm looking for frost, fire, and void salts, but they're very expensive. You see, 380. Oh my, like 380 is a fortune for void salts. So I'm going to do a sneakier thing. If I get out of her sight, take these void salts here.
I sell cures for all
Where are
ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
There's void salts definitely here. There they are there. You just have to get out of her line of sight. Now, see? Those void salts will be very useful later on.
I have several elixirs
she hasn't
for
noticed.
sale.
Now let's use our alchemy lab.
Tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
So we'll do what she said. We'll make a healing potion, blister work, and wheat. It's not very powerful, but it's very... healing is something everybody needs to do. So restore health as your...
concoction, but keep trying new things.
Now, the other thing I want to make, which is very useful for every build, is Canis fruit, and I wish I had more of this imp stool. Watch. Poison and paralysis is absolutely brilliant. You can use it on arrows or on swords, and it means that you can knock an enemy out who's too powerful and then do a runner. Or you can sometimes kill them when they're down. It's really, really important to have paralysis. Now you can see my alchemy's going up a bit. Now, I also want to do conjuration because obviously I'm a conjurer. So I want to do... Oh yeah, I want to do Fortify Magicka, that's the main thing. So Fortify Magicka. See, have we red mountain flower? No.
If there's anything I can help you with.
Oh, I wish you'd stop talking. Ectoplasm and salmon roe. So this is where it becomes really fantastic. Normally, this is going to give me a Fortify Magicka. Normally, Fortify Magicka potion would give me an extra 14 or 15 Magicka, maybe 20. But salmon roe multiplies the strength of the potion by 12. So watch. Craft. Look at this. Magicka is increased by 220 for 5 seconds. And I'm going to do another one using, I think, Tundra Cotton. That's why I got the Tundra Cotton. Tundra Cotton will work with it as well. It just has to have salmon roe in it.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
And we'll do one conjure magic conjuration. Conjure Magicka. We've got bone meal, yeah. And we have let's clear the screen. Bone meal and
if there's anything I can help you with,
lavender.
You have but to ask.
I don't have lavender. Oh, I could have got it. It's all around Whiterun. Bone meal and elves ear. Definitely picked up some elves ear somewhere.
I offer
Ugh, wrong one.
These for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
But maybe elves ear and white's cap. I'm getting a bit rusty with this little gig. Okay, so this is one of those double ones, which is not a good idea. So because it's got a double effect, my alchemy went up faster, which I don't want. And what it does is it restores my Magicka. So it's not Fortify Magicka at all. It's not Fortify Conjuration. So I'm making a mess of my Fortify Conjuration. Let's try again. Taproot and white cap. Nope. Totally making a mess of it. I'm using Restore Magic. I'm thinking of the wrong ones. So let's look for blue. We've got bone meal and lavender. Oh, I don't have lavender. Blue flower. No. Jeepers.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare.
Okay.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
That'll have to wait. That's okay. Fortify Illusion, which is very useful because I want to do some sneaking stuff. So Fortify Illusion. Let's look for Scaly Foliota. Lily? No.
If there's anything I can help you with,
Do I have
you
more
but to ask.
Tapanella? Pretty sure I got that in Riverwood. And Dragon's Tongue. Okay, there's something that worked for once. So that's nice. Now, there's a side room here. She has some fish supplies, which can be useful.
Tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
So that's her cleared out. Now, okay, so now we've got this lovely new potion called Fortify Magicka, and it's really powerful and it works perfectly with the Undying Ghost and with every conjuration. Normally Fortify Magicka gives you like something like plus 20 Magicka and lasts for a minute, and that's really important for Destruction Mage because you need to have the extra Magicka as you keep blasting things. But for Conjuration Mage you don't need a duration, because what Salmon Row does is it multiplies the strength by about 12 and divides the duration by 12. So now I get this really super powerful boost to my magic, but it only lasts for 5 seconds. But it's just long enough for me to cast a really powerful spell. So what happens here is I can drink that potion, and immediately now I now have 370 magicka. That means I can create the highest level Undying Ghost. And it also means now when I pick up other powerful conjurations which are way over my level, I'll have the magicka for them. So that's a really fantastic potion. And the fact that it's got 5-second duration means nothing. I can just take it and cast the spell. So that's wonderful. But now I also said I want to make some food. There's a food which fortifies magicka, and in order to get that food I need an ingredient which I have to buy from the Khajiit. I do not have any money. Let's make some money. I want to go into Bellathor's shop, but first of all I want to get a beggar to boost my speech ability. There's the beggar.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Now, in a big long slow playthrough, I would go off somewhere. I would find the amulet of Xenatar and a shrine of Xenatar, and I'd make my bonuses to speech and selling and buying much better. But we're doing a fast, high-speed playthrough, so we're just going to cut straight to the chase. Let's go.
Got something for just about everybody.
Remember, I need to buy. It's 150 gold per moon sugar, and I've only got 70, so I need about 300 gold. Shouldn't be hard to get, so let's save.
Everything's for sale, my friend. I'd even buy a bit of this.
And we're not buying or selling, pal. What's the most valuable thing? See the flawless emerald? Boom. Steel armor? Yeah, we definitely don't want that. And we already have enough gold. Okay, I'm going to keep my one set of light imperial armor because that's useful for another quest, but not the heavy stuff. I'm going to sell off all the heavy armor. There's no reason for me to be carrying stupid heavy armor around. Waste of. Now that cuts my carry weight massive down, and I've got 500 gold, which is loads of gold. I'm not going to get more gold than I need. But let's see if he's got anything interesting to buy.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
He might even have salt. He might have. No, he doesn't have moon sugar. Does he have any nice magic items? He's got the backpacks, but I already have my backpack. Well, I could have bought my mage backpack off him, but I picked it up in Riverwood for free. Well, there's a nice one. See that? So now, there's a robe that I really want. Novice robes of Conjuration Illusion. 2,500. That costs an absolute fortune. And I would also like to have a ring of magicka, something like that. I want the magic ring. I don't have 840, see? So all these magic items are way out of my league right now. Remember, we're good, let's go. Now we're heading for the Khajiit. Hopefully they have not left yet. Khajiit are going to sell us moon sugar. Okay, and here we are looking for the Khajiit, and they have gone. Those little beggars were in here this morning, but they're not here now, so I cannot buy the moon sugar. Okay, that's fine. We've got all the rest. We've got everything but the moon sugar. So we have our Fortify Magicka potion, which is the main thing. We're going to make Elsewhere fondue, and we're just waiting for Khajiit to turn up sometime. So we're going to wrap there. In the next episode, we can get Khajiit whenever we want. Whenever they turn up in some city, we'll buy moon sugar. But what we're going to do next episode is we're going to do a new step. So this episode we got the Undying Ghost. In the next episode we're going to get another fabulous item in our quest to become a super conjurer. So let's wrap there.